Hi everyone, my name is Dominic, and I'm gonna tell you about my sister Milena's story. She is, as others have said, pretty, but personally, I think she puts too much emphasis on her appearance. Like, way too much. I mean, come on, she's just obsessed with it. If she had her way, she would have had her eyelashes done, her nails done, her hair done. It's a shame you can't get your brain done the same way. I didn't really mind. I didn't care what she was doing to herself until it directly affected me. And I'm going to tell you how. But first, like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, my sister had something new done for every new guy, like her eyelashes and hair, not to mention her closet. I often mocked her that she didn't change that much and her exes would still recognize her if they saw her anyway. My sister took offense to this, and when I thought there was nothing more she could do because there was nowhere else to go, she came up to me and asked me to take her to the clinic. God, are you dying? Does mom know? If anything, I'm taking your laptop. Asshole, I'm getting my lips done tomorrow. What? What lips? And what place we're going to? You got your own lips. I'll just pump them up a little bit, that's all. What, another boyfriend told you their ex-girlfriend had better lips and longer eyelashes? How did you know? God, Millen, all your boyfriends are the same. Why don't you just stop torturing yourself? It's cheaper to just dump a guy than to sacrifice yourself. Shut up. Just try me, okay? And also, don't tell mom, but I'm spending the night at Ellie's. Okay, so we came to this clinic, and I know that Milena is afraid of injections. I have no idea how she decided to do this procedure in the first place. We went inside, and as soon as she saw the needles, she immediately jumped on me. The beautician even said it would be numbed with ointment. Anyway, I had to hold my sister's hand while she had her lips done. By the way, she almost broke my arm in two places during that half hour. I didn't know she was so strong, but at home, when I ask her to take out the trash, it's always so heavy. So Milena stayed the night at a friend's house so our mother wouldn't notice the swelling. But still, it was noticeable that she did something. In the end, the folks were a little aghast, but then it was all forgotten. And then my sister comes up to me again and asks me to take her to the clinic. What is it this time? The nose? What's wrong with my nose? No, nothing. Everything is fine. It's fine. It's just, why do this? Milena's answer killed me. Well, my new boyfriend once mentioned that his girlfriend had breasts like this, and I thought, what if I do? I didn't let her finish. I interrupted her right away. Whoa, wait. Are you trying to get a boob job or something? You know it's just not needles, right? It's a fucking scalpel. You're gonna get cut. Do you realize it's a whole operation? Milena pressed her new lips together and said, yes. I realized that my sister, given the number of new boyfriends, was just about to run out. The prospect of becoming an inflatable doll's brother didn't make me happy in any way. So I offered her a better idea. You can say that you had the surgery and just not do it. I can't lie. My boyfriend gives me the money. How can I cheat him? Well, say that you spend it for the intended purpose and you buy something more useful. And as for breasts, I think I can help you. I used to work in a medical store, selling medical gowns and model skeletons and organs and stuff like that. I liked to collect merchandise and bought some from my house gradually. Well, it so happened that among them were a couple of breasts. Don't get any ideas now, it was for medical purposes. I was planning to go to medical school in the future. Anyways, these pads looked like the real ones. All my sister had to do was just attach the fake breast well. I showed her how to wrap them up, and it looked fine. She went to a party with her boyfriend and his friends, but an hour later she was calling me in tears and asking me to come over. What I saw there almost blew my mind. My sister was lying in the middle of the kitchen, her new artificial breasts were lying next to her, and Milena's clothes were covered in blood. I ran up to her and asked her what had happened. Half of my friends had run away looking for help, but my sister was screaming that her breast had torn and the implant had fallen out. What was she talking about? I saw a faint wink of the eye and helped her up and told her we would be on our way to the clinic and that everything would be under control. We grabbed the breast, Milena got in the car, and said, It fell out when I slipped off the chair. And you couldn't think of anything better to say than your boobs exploding? What else would I say? The money's gone. And where'd the blood come from? I lay down on a ketchup sandwich and screamed that no one should touch me. Oh my god, Milena, you better break up with that guy. No way! He promised to give me the money and have the surgery again. I'm saving up for a car. Now that's cheating. No, it's not. I'll just tape my boobs up better next time. Anyway, my sister got into a groove. After that guy, there was another guy who paid for her to get her ass pumped, and once again, my fake body parts came in handy. I jokingly handed her my skull once, told her it would definitely come in handy. Milena snorted and went back to twisting guys. And what do you think happened? One day she was caught in a lie after all. One of the current girlfriends of one of her exes found out that my sister didn't really do boobs and ass and called her a con artist. The rumor spread with the photos on social networks. Milena began to worry again. What if I go to jail? She asked. I just shook my head and went to my room. Over the past few days, my sister had been walking around loaded, apparently making something up in her mind, and she had made it up. She had disappeared. Our folks went abroad for a month vacation, and Milena disappeared a few days later. She did not even tell me anything, and only the next day I get a screenshot of her page. This fool posted her photo and wrote, I think I made a mistake and now I have to pay for it. I hope my brother doesn't kill me. She hasn't been online since. I had no idea where my sister was or what her post meant. And what did I have to do with it? What was I supposed to kill her for? But her message went viral. Acquaintances started writing to me, calling me, and asking me where my sister was. And I did not know, telling everyone that I have no idea, as it were. And someone in the comments wrote, apparently her brother killed her after all. That was it. From that moment on, everyone started suspecting me of murder. I had no choice but to delete myself from social media and start looking for my sister. So the neighbors wouldn't even look at me sideways. I blacked out the windows and locked the doors because I'm afraid to be alone in the house. That almost never happened. A day later, someone knocked on my door. It was early in the morning and it was so loud. And I was sleepy because I'd been trying all night to find at least one clue in my sister's room or where she might be. On the way down to the door, I almost tripped down the stairs and hurt my leg, and also tripped over the arm of my friend Christoph, well, my skeleton. The arm had fallen off a long time ago, and I had been too lazy to move it, so it was lying there in the middle of the living room. I opened the door, and 2 policemen stared at me. What do you want, officers? Miss Milena Myers live here? They asked. Well, she does, but she's not here right now. Where is she? Who knows, but if I did, I'd kill her. Sir, is that a threat? What? What are you talking about? It's 5 a.m. What do you want? We're gonna take a look at your house, sir. What? No, I'm not letting you in. You can't go in without... And there's good reason, I see, one of the cops said. The 2 policemen looked toward Christoph's arm. Oh shit, it's not what you think. Just as I said that, the cops immediately broke in. One threw me on the floor and twisted my arms. My face stuck to the floor. The other one started pacing the rooms. He yelled my sister's name, then went into her room and saw the mess. Shit. I was looking for records in there. Bingo. There must have been a struggle. Things were scattered, and I also found a breast among the things that were missing. What kind of breast? Looks like an implant. Yes, sir. He must have cut it out of his sister to sell. Yep, we have confirmation that she's already been to clinics asking how much implants cost. Yes, sir, that's clear. We got him, one of the cops said over the radio. I yelled, You have no right. It's not my fault. My sister wasn't murdered. I didn't kill her. She didn't do the surgery at all, you know. She asked for it. We made up this scam so she could save money for a car. But the police turned it around in a weird way and said, Wow, so you're a crook too? Shit. Anyway, they brought me down to the station, but the scariest thing happened afterward when my parents arrived. It took them a long time to figure out what was going on. Even they thought I had killed her. It wasn't until a long 3 hours later that Milena arrived at the station. I'm alive! Don't touch my brother! I went to buy a car, but I got lost, and I also didn't finish my message online. I didn't mean that. I wanted to say that I bought a car and it turns out it was stolen, but I didn't have time because my phone died and I was dragged around all day by police in another state. Anyway, you got it all wrong, she blurted out. I won't tell you what happened with my parents, but one thing is for sure. They won't leave us alone anymore. And also, my sister finally stopped doing things to her looks, got a job, and is saving up for a car. And as for me, I did get into medical school to justify having artificial organs and skeletons in the house.